Pagka sinabi pong unusual, hindi pangkaraniwan. Hindi po ba?
Yes, sir.
Kapag sinabing suspicious, ibig sabihin kahinahinala.
Opo, sir.
Wala po kayong nakitang kahinahinala, hindi po ba?
Wala naman.
Opo, ibig sabihin hindi po illegal.
Wala naman. Ang ano lang po kasi namin is yun sa check and cash.
Opo, ibig sabihin wala pong illegal
Wala po.
kayo nakita. Ginoong prosecutor, pangkaraniwan po ba ang confidential fund?
Your Honor, yung confidential fund po, sa akin pong pagkakaalam, ito po'y binibigay sa
Pangkaraniwan po ba siya na ibinibigay?
Depende po sa mga government agency at saka
So
head
hindi
ng
po siya
agency.
pangkaraniwan kasi depende.
Tama po.
Senator Judge Lacson is recognized.
Medyo na-confuse lang ako kanina. I did not mean kaduda-duda, but yung unusual na sinasabi kong wala.
Yes.
Thank you. Kasi yung kaduda-duda na mistook ko as unusual. So,
Ako na po yung nag-translate nun. Suspicious equals kaduda-duda, unusual kakaiba. Senator Judge Lauren Legarde is recognized for her interjection. You may proceed, ma'am, when you're ready, and you have 2 minutes.
Just very briefly, thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. After hearing all the words unusual, suspicious, illegal, but I just wanted to understand, Ma'am Camposano, matapos po maging subject ng congressional inquiry ang mga transaction na ito, nagsagawa ba ho ang Land Bank ng anumang internal review kung paano hinanda, na-authorize, or na-release ang cash?
Internal review po ng Land Bank?
Yes, because you used words unusual, suspicious, all of that. I just wanted to know, pagkatapos po nangyari yun, was there any internal review? I just wanted to understand that.
After ng Congress hearing, Your Honor?
Yes, because dun po namin unang nabatid yung inyong mga statements. Yes.
Hindi ko na po masagot yan, Your Honor, because I was with Land Bank DOTR na po nung time na yon. So kung ano man po yung nangyari with DepEd branch at the time, after the congressional hearing, hindi ko po alam.
Oh, so after the hearings, when you made these manifestations, hindi po kayo pamilyar kung nagkaroon po ng pagbabago, ng review, i-assess yung proseso dahil po sa inyong mga kaalaman.
Yes, Your
Linipat
Honor.
na po kayo.
No. I was with Land Bank DOTR na during the congressional hearing.
Yes. And so you were not called for any review based on your revelations.
Wala po.
Okay. So, I had many questions. I was supposed to ask you, anong saklaw ng review, ano ang security arrangements, documentation, reporting requirements. But if you're not familiar with the review, so you will not be able to answer. So, do we assume then that the process is still the same? Kung walang binago po, ibig po bang sabihin na Land Bank considered the existing process sufficient and that the same transaction could still be handled in substantially the same manner today? Gusto ko po lang maintindihan kung unusual, usually kakausapin dapat yan o a-assess ang proseso. But if it was not, how is the process today? Paano po nagbago kung meron man?
Kung sa ngayon po, ang nagbago po ang proseso niyan dahil meron na pong tayong BSP guidelines na ang amount lang po ng cash na mailalabas is up to 1 million. Then, pagka more than 1 million, ay kailangan na po ng necessary approvals.
Yes, I'm talking about the changes, evaluation, assessment after the congressional inquiry. Did this, are you referring to a BSP guideline that was given after the congressional inquiry?
I know, ma'am.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to. From the time, ma'am, that you gave those statements, and if you found it unusual and up to now, I wanted to know whether there was any internal, yes, I take note of that, internal assessments to review so that there could be changes for security arrangements. If none, and if not familiar with you, I leave it at that, except that normally in life, when something is unusual, which is not necessarily suspicious, which is not necessarily illegal, but you assess and you make changes to improve the process. But you're saying you are not familiar with any such investigations or assessment or review.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Senator Judge Padilla first. Apologies, Senator Allen. Senator Judge Padilla for his interjections. Thereafter, Senator Judge Alan Cayetano. You have 2 minutes, sir. You may proceed when you're ready.
Maraming salamat po. Isang mabilis lang po ito. Pagka sinabi pong unusual, hindi pangkaraniwan. Hindi po ba?
Yes, sir.
Kapag sinabing suspicious, ibig sabihin kahinahinala.
Apa, sir.
Wala po kayong nakitang kahinahinala. Hindi po ba?
Wala naman po.
Opo, ibig sabihin hindi po illegal.
Wala naman. Ang ano lang po kasi namin is yun sa check and cash.
Opo, ibig sabihin wala pong illegal.
Wala po.
Kaya nakita. Okay, maraming salamat po. Sa prosecution naman po ako. Ginoong prosecutor, pangkaraniwan po ba ang confidential fund?
Your Honor, yung confidential fund po, sa akin pong pagkakaalam, ito po'y binibigay sa
Pangkaraniwan po ba siya na ibinibigay?
Depende po sa mga government agency at saka
So
head
hindi
ng
po siya
agency.
pangkaraniwan kasi depende.
Tama po.
Salamat po.
Thank you, Senator Judge Padilla. Senator Judge Alan Cayetano is recognized for his interjections. You have 2 minutes, sir. You may proceed when you're ready.
I think most senators already clarified, but just a little bit more. Magandang hapon, Madam Witness.
Good afternoon, sir.
So, are you familiar with confidential or intelligence or discretionary funds?
No, sir.
Yeah. So, yung usual or unusual, depende kung saan ka naka-assign. Kasi for example, kung sa Malacanang ka naka-assign, and parating may intelligence funds ang Malacanang, and whether, I don't know how much they usually withdraw, whether it's 25, 50, 100. So if they always do it, then it's usual, right?
Yes, sir.
If they don't, if it's just a one time that year, oh, unusual, bakit suddenly, right? So whether it's you or the previous witness, ang tinatanong lang namin kung usual sa branch niyo. Di ba in your case kasi you've been assigned to different branches handling different agencies, but not all agencies have confidential funds. So so yung pag tinanong sa'yo usual, you're just being honest kung again, kung if it's usual or not usual or unusual, right?
Yes, sir.
Or put it another way, di ba? If you're a kind of person that you love everyone, then I'm first time ko pumunta sa branch mo, I love Alan, then it's usual. Di ba? Sabi nga ni Tom Jones, it's not unusual to be loved by you. Di ba? Kung yun yung usual. If you're the type of person naman that you don't like anyone, then suddenly I go to your branch, sasabihin naman ng mga tao doon, ma'am, medyo unusual, ba't mo nagustuhan siya? Di ba? So I think yun din yung isang clarify ni Senator Tulfo, ni Senator Lacson, etc. Na iba yung suspicious and covered kasi may legal implications yon. Yung usual, unusual, we're just trying to get to the truth of what's happening here. So the other point what I want to make is that siguro sa prosecution ko na to itanong dahil we're all legislators here, Honorable Chua, no? Is it usual for DepEd to have confidential funds?
Your Honor, I believe that this is the first time that
Yes.
DepEd received confidential
Yes,
funds, Your
in
Honor.
fact, here in the Senate, in caucus, ako lang halos ang nag-object. I think 2 lang kami o 3. Ang sinabi ko nun sa chairman namin ng Committee in Finance, if the Vice President needs that amount, let's put it all in OVP, same amount na nire-request niya kasi at least dun usually naman talaga meron kasi nga, or pwede, kasi Vice President siya eh. And then kung siya ay nasa Security Council or kung siya ay nasa any law enforcement, ang argument ko noon, if you put it in DepEd, paano pag napalitan yung secretary? Will we continue it, etc.? So anyway, I just agree with the other senators here that as we go along, let's help the public understand the difference between covered, suspicious, and usual, unusual. Para lang walang conclusions that are made that are prejudicial to either the prosecution or the defense. Thank you. Thank you, President.
Thank you, Senator Judge Cayetano. There being no other senator judges who wish to make interjections, Ms. Camposano, you are excused, ma'am. Thank you very much for your time and your cooperation. Salamat po sa inyong pakikilahok sa pagdinig na ito ng impeachment court. You are excused, ma'am. On the part of the prosecution, may I know who are your witnesses for next week's trial?
Your
The
Honor,
lead prosecutor is recognized.
Your Honor, and in response to your question, we are requesting for the issuance of subpoena duces tecum and subpoena ad testificandum for the following witnesses. 1. Roderick C. Wamil, former State Auditor of COA ICFAO. Address is Commission on Audit, Central Office Compound, Commonwealth Avenue, Quezon City. 2. Ms. Silene May L. Del Campo, present State Auditor of COA ICFAO with same address. 3. Ms. Marivic Pareja, Director of House of Representative Legislative Information Resources Management Department, Batasang Pambansa Complex, Batasan Hills, Quezon City. Your Honor, these 3 witnesses are intended to be presented on August 3, August 4, and August 5 trial schedules.
In that order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Honorable Luistro. So first Roderick, next Silene, and third would be Marivic.
That's correct, Your Honor.
The clerk of court is directed to issue the corresponding subpoena ad testificandum, subpoena duces tecum to the aforementioned witnesses at the aforestated addresses of the witnesses mentioned by the lead prosecutor. So ordered. Chair would like to dispose of one other administrative matter. Last July 15, the Honorable Aquino asked a question before this court regarding the procedure. If after each article we will hear both the prosecution and the defense, and the presiding officer responded in the negative, citing as basis the precedent in the Corona impeachment trial, the only trial that actually went through the whole course, wherein the prosecution finished presentation of their evidence with respect to all of the articles of impeachment that they did not withdraw. Thereafter, the defense presented their evidence with respect to the articles of impeachment that were not withdrawn by the prosecution. Sometime last week, the presiding officer, based on some of the suggestions by some of the senator judges, called for a sidebar with the lead prosecutor and the lead counsel for respondent to throw a question at them if they're open to changing the procedure to the one suggested in open court by Senator Bam Aquino. However, subject to one condition, that both parties should be agreeable, that both parties should agree. We are in receipt of a manifestation. Actually, just a reminder to the counsel, to the panel for prosecutors, you filed a manifestation, not a manifestation. The manifestation dated 7/27 and the response of the respondents dated 7/28, wherein it is clear based on your written manifestations that there is no agreement between the two parties. Therefore, we shall proceed as originally ruled by the chair from the inquiry of Senator Bam Aquino. We shall finish with the presentation of the evidence in chief of the prosecutors for all the articles of impeachment that they will not withdraw. I'm saying that only because of the Corona impeachment experience we had, wherein some articles were withdrawn by the prosecution. Thereafter, we will hear the evidence in chief of the respondent for all the articles that remain, or all the articles that evidence will be presented by the prosecution. So ordered. If there are no other matters, Senator Judge Zubiri is recognized.
Mr. President, Mr. Presiding Officer, there is just a request from most of our colleagues here that if we can adjust our schedule in the mornings to 10:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon. Because the minority leader who comes from Bikutan, inaabutan po siya ng traffic pag maaga. Ganun din ang haba ng biyahe niya. So baka pwede naman ma-adjust natin ng 10:30 ng umaga and then 3:30 ng hapon tayo matapos at 4 o'clock tayo mag-session. Kasi anyway, ililipat lang naman natin yung mga lamesa. Madali naman yan gawin. You don't need 1 hour to That is the first question. I have a second question. The second question is, may we start our legislative session today earlier?
We will respond to
At 3
both.
o'clock. Thank you, Mr.
Senator Lapid would like to amend that a bit. If we can start at 10:30 and end at 2:30 so that we can begin our session regularly at 3. Senator
Mr.
Judge
Senate
Lacson.
President, Mr. Presiding Officer, i-caucus na lang po natin yung first manifestation ni Majority Leader.
So if we will hold the caucus
Kasi
first, we have to
ako, I
adjourn
prepared
today at
10.
a specific time. So will it be 10 or 10:30?
I would prepare 10 o'clock, so I would suggest na i-caucus natin.
10 for this Monday, August 3. Then we adjust after the caucus. But for this afternoon, upon the authorization of the Senate President, we shall convene at 3 p.m., the regular session of the Senate for today. There being no other matters to be taken up, the trial is adjourned until August 3 at 10 a.m. in the morning, and session for this afternoon shall be convened at 3 p.m. for the information of all the senators. Trial is adjourned.